I'm Nikki Druce.
And I'm Cheryl.
And this is Killers, Cults and Queens.
It's the spooky sleepover!
To the Killers, Cults and Queens bonus episode.
The spooky sleepover. We are back, divas, back in action.
It is so good to be back. I have missed this so much. It feels like a part of me was taken away when we're not meeting up week to week. It's so nice to catch up and have a chat with you, and it just fills my heart with joy.
Oh, Nikki, stop it, because I have been very sad missing this. But you know us, we are thrifty divas. We will make any situation work. And it's just so good to be back and to be doing this with you now.
Yeah, I know. It's so fun. And I feel like we've got the reins. What could happen?
We could get cancelled this time.
It could happen. Coming to a podcast near you.
No, I don't think that'll ever happen. But how have you been? It's only been a couple of weeks. We've been chatting nonstop. But how have you been?
I'm not going to lie to you. I've been a little bit stressed recently.
How so?
Because it is wedding planning time.
Oh, my God. Okay, yeah. Well, everybody, if you're not aware, Druce is about to be hitched. She's about to be a taken lady.
Yes.
And we've been coaxing her through it, but sometimes we've just got to go, just have fun.
Yeah.
Just have fun.
And that's the main thing as well. My wedding is very small in the fact that it's just the two of us, and that is
we
it.
We can make it if we try.
I am so lucky to be able to just be doing this with just that in mind, because I was thinking, if I had everything else to plan that everybody has for a normal wedding, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how you did it.
Just sort of just winged it, you know? And also, it happens so sporadically throughout your process and lead up that you don't realise that it's happening half the time. So I think you would have been surprised at how it's not easy, but it's not as overwhelming as you'd think it would be.
Yeah, I think at the beginning, because there was so much to plan, and because we are, spoiler alert, going on holiday to get married.
Ooh, vacation!
It's been setting all that stuff up as well. So it's not just I have to book a registry office. It's getting all the stuff to get married abroad, which is a little bit trickier. But I feel like I'm getting there now. Everything is in process. The exciting stuff is starting to happen. We've been booking some really nice hotels as well, which is great.
As you should.
I am looking forward to it. But we've done things like picking the rings this week and getting those custom made and just worrying whether it's the right size. All of that stuff.
You'll be fine. Honestly, you'll be surprised at these small details that just absolutely go out the window once it's happening.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, is that I feel like as long as the chapel is booked, which it is, and we have somewhere to stay on the first night and we have a flight to get there, that's all that we need. And I have my dress and Neil's got his suit, so we're sorted.
Yes,
that's all we need.
Just wing the rest.
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest, the amount you've told me, Nikki, you have a lot planned, so you've got nothing to worry about.
But how have you been? You've been very, very busy recently.
Oh, I'm not going to lie to you, Nikki. Today was the first day that I really hit pause, and I've been able to just find my feet for a bit. And spoiler alert, we have been recording this at a usual time of 6 p.m. every week. And I, for some reason, forgot. And I rushed to get ready because I thought for the first one back, I'd get up in the high horgish, and I did my face in 45 minutes and got dressed in the last remaining 5. So,
and you look gorgeous for it, I must say.
Oh, thank you. I really was just like, how did I let time just get away from me? Like, it just happens. But I have been up and down this country like a yo-yo, prepped so much for the launch of my new drag show and club night, Glitter Pit, which, if you didn't come to the first one, that's fine, because we've got a brand new one on the 22nd of August. So if you're around in London, you can come on down to the Crown on Tottenham Court Road. We've got Crystal from Drag Race UK Season 1. We've got Relisa from Season 6 and the singing songstress herself, Tiana Biscuit. So it's going to be a camp old night, and I just thought I'd do a little special for you divas on the pod. So if you wanted to get your tickets at Out Savvy for Glitter Pit, I'm offering you 20% off if you use the code CAPSLOCK MyDiva20. So you could get a little cheeky poddy discount for all you divas and dolls. Because, look, those of you that have been so loyal and joined us on this crazy journey and stuck with us, we are forever, forever grateful for you. So thank you. And we will give back everything and more to you. So thank you.
Yay! And the tickets are already pretty cheap. So I would say that's an excellent discount on top of that as well. So you got no excuse. You got to get there.
I guess you are all wondering where they are, and unfortunately producer Alex won't be on the ride with us whilst we're recording anymore, but it is all good because she will always be friend and the producer of her heart of the podcast, and we'll probably pop up from here and there, maybe at some live shows, maybe at some events we're doing, but just know that producer Alex misses you all and loves you all, and I'm sure they will be popping in just to say hello, just for a gossip and gab when they can.
Yeah, and I know that she's also going to be listening to my editing as well, so no pressure, only by, one of the country's best audio editors out there.
Well, Nikki, you have to trust yourself because you are a superstar, and we have been on this journey for 3 years together now. So you have to trust the process and just know that you've got the skills and the chops. And quite frankly, I listened back the other day to our first ever episode, The Pizza Bomber.
Did you?
Yeah, it popped up on the YouTube, which if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because if we hit 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube, we will start popping even more content for you on the YouTube page. So make sure, if you haven't already, go subscribe to Killers, Cults, Queens.
And we asked the other day and we received in bucket loads, we got over 200 subscribers in the space of 2 days, not even that, day and a half. So thank you very much if you've subscribed. And we are slowly releasing series 1 over there. It is just the static screen episodes, but they're there on YouTube. So that's the sad news out of the way, but here's the good stuff. So what's next for KCQ? So the Spooky Sleepover is back, so we'll be back with you every Friday on the main feed. We'll be hoping to bring you mini-sodes, so shorter versions of our main episodes with topics we've always wanted to cover, but not being able to make them long enough. So there's been loads on the list, isn't there, Shez, that we've always tried to stretch into an episode. And there's a few that I've really wanted to tell you about that I know are going to be mind-blowing for you. So I'm really excited to start doing those minisodes.
And it means even more content for the divas.
And that's what we're all about. But if you want all the latest goss, then Patreon.
So yes, we're finally on Patreon. It's been a long time coming. There's been a lot of ask for extra gorgeous podcastness from us all. So we are delivering. So if you subscribe to our Patreon, you can get early and ad-free episodes live streaming with us whilst we record, being able to sit in with our audience, ask us all the questions under the sun. Plus, you can get the first access to the mini episodes, plus all the behind the scenes content and extra special new content that we'll be creating. And it's just there, right at your fingertips.
It's going to be exciting. It'll be a ride. So if you want to join us, go to patreon.com/Killers, Cults and Queens and join us. And you can also sign up for free as well. Don't worry, we've got everybody covered. But the good stuff will be in those paid tiers. But if that's not for you right now, not a problem at all. You can still be part of it as a free member. And we may just have a few little bits for free on there every month.
Yeah, we really wanted to bring you back into the fold, and we're so excited to have you with us on this new journey, on this new chapter. And a huge thank you to all of you for all your support already, it is truly overwhelming. And I am so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control. And do you know what, Nikki? I think I like it.
So we've had some lovely listener messages come in, and this first one, well, I'm just going to read it out to you because when I read it, I can tell you now, my jaw hit the floor.
Oh, God. Should I be scared?
Yeah, you might be.
Okay.
It goes a little like this. My husband and I used to rent a house, and I thought I could hear footsteps in the loft when I was home alone. Things started going missing, and things would get moved. I thought the house was haunted as it was old. I ignored it until one night me and my husband heard footsteps coming from the attic. The next day, my husband went up to the loft and there was a mattress and a bucket up there.
Huh?
After that day, we never heard anything again, but my neighbour, an elderly woman, said she had heard footsteps coming from her attic. We moved out, but it was definitely a Frogger, and it seems they were going from loft to loft. And that's from Maurice on Instagram.
Oh, please don't say that because you know I live in a terraced townhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Okay, I didn't think it was possible. Well, okay, maybe on certain houses it's possible. I looked up in my loft and it is brick wall. Mm-hmm. You can't get through. There's no passage. There's no nothing. So check your lofts, everybody.
I know. I just don't even know what I would do if I here's a confession for you. I've never been in my loft.
How?
Because I can't climb up the ladder because we don't have one of those like a built-in proper ladder. And because I am so scared of heights, I'm terrified that I will slip and fall. And I get wobbly if I'm like around things where that could potentially happen. So
those knees stuck to knocking.
Exactly. And I get a thing where I like false fall for some reason. So I get it sometimes when I'm walking upstairs and I will feel like I'm going to fall, even though I'm perfectly fine. And then that will cause me to fall over. I don't know why. Don't know what it is.
That sounds like you've got a slip of the vertigo.
Yeah, maybe I have. But yeah, I'm not great with heights. And so anything like that, I just can't risk it. So yeah, I've never been into our loft. So my other half has to go and do all the lifting and shifting up there.
Oh, no, you're going to have to put stuff up in the loft again. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Poor me.
No, I think you've lucked out because...
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like I'm the only one in this relationship that goes up the loft as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're the ladder climber.
I'm the skivvy. Me. Now, we asked you to send your questions this week, and we have a very important one to answer. And this comes from our darling Katie on Instagram. And they said, what is your meal deal of choice? They said Tesco's meal deal, but Nikki, I will let you pick whatever meal deal from whatever establishment, because I know you are quite the M&S girly go.
Well, I am, but there's no meal deal in M&S.
They do a good one in the petrol station M&S's.
Yes, yeah, in the petrol stations they do, but yeah, not in just your general supermarket. I know that very much, but yeah, generally I like a mozzarella and pesto wrap from M&S. Very posh.
Oh,
very posh. And I like some of their like super smoothies. Those are always good.
What was your super smoothie of choice?
The Fence, I think it is. And it's got matcha in it. So it's really, really good.
Oh, you're really spoiling yourself with this lunchtime, aren't you?
Yeah. And then I usually tend to not bother buying crisps in M&S because it's very expensive. So I tend to just get the wrap and then get the crisps from elsewhere.
Yeah, she's popping to the co-op after.
But yeah, if the mozzarella and pesto isn't available and it is a Tesco, I will go for a chicken Caesar wrap. And normally I try and get a twofer with the Tesco meal deal. So I'll always go for the snack, a sausage roll, so then I can have that the next day for my lunch.
You are so resourceful. I'm just thinking of the there and then.
No, so I think ahead. So, if I get a sausage roll and then I can get a packet, like a 6-pack of crisps, and then I'm sorted because it's cheaper. So there you go. And then I'm sorted for the rest of the week then.
Oh, Nikki Drews, you are what's his name? Martin Lewis. You are the Martin Lewis of the true crime world. Thank you for your services.
I am indeed. What about you, Shez?
Oh, look, I think I've mentioned this many a time on this pod, but I am a chicken anything sandwich. Anything goes. The priority, like the top tier, is chicken and bacon, then a chicken salad, then maybe a chicky C's, and then worst case scenario, I've just said chicken anything, but I will never get a chicken and sweet corn.
Yeah.
I think that's cardinal sin. Like, it just, the sweet corn shouldn't be there.
It's not quite right, is it? It makes the bread a bit too wet as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could argue cucumber does that as well.
I don't know, but I think if you're going into it knowing that that's going to be the case, a tuna mayo cucumber sandwich is always going to be slightly damp. Whereas if you're going in for a chicken sandwich, you always think it's going to be a little bit dry, don't you?
Good point. Well presented, Nikki Drews. Good point. Well presented. Okay. Well, I'm sticking with the chicky sandwich, and then it's a salt and vinegar all the way through, all the way to the end. But because I'm a girl on the go, I love a Lucozade Sport with my meal deal.
Oh, good choice.
It's just necessity. I need the fuel.
Yeah. I tend to go for a Purdy's if I'm going for Tesco.
What the fuck is a Purdy's?
Oh, you'd like a Purdy's. It's a natural energy, so it's not like a Red Bull or anything like that. So it's kind of the interim. So if you're feeling not fantastic or you just need a bit of a pick-me-up, it's full of good vitamins. So I love a Purdy's. I always buy a Purdy's when I get tattooed as well.
Oh, because you need the blood sugars up?
Yeah, exactly. And it's good for the system.
Nikki Drews, Martin Lewis, and Gillian McKeith all rolled into one. You're smashing it.
Okay, and moving on, we have this one from Paolo on Instagram, and it's a would you rather. So, would you rather spend a night in Area 51 or a night frogging in someone else's attic?
Okay. Have I got the fear of being murdered and gunned down in Area 51, or I'm just there for lols?
Well, I think Area 51 is you don't know what's going to happen behind those gates, do you? It's a secret.
It really is a secret. It really is. Do you know what? I think I would like the thrill of trying to break into somebody's loft.
Yeah.
And spending the night frogging in an attic. As much as we have said we absolutely detest froggers and frogging, I think out of those two options, I'd do that over Area 51. I could risk a bit of trouble with the frogging. Area 51, I could be dead.
Yeah, I feel like if I was to do the frogging, I would be so terrified of being caught that I just wouldn't do anything. I would literally just lie like a corpse, and that would be it. So that's no fun, is it?
No, you got to get up. You got to move. Got to get out. Got to have some fun. This beat is sick.
Gonna go and run around with the alien babies. That's how that song goes.
Yeah. We're paraphrasing Gaga. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
But also, divas, we want to do a little plug as well, because we guested, and we teased that a while ago, on our divas Drunk Women Solving Crime. And the episode came out today. Yes! So if you want to hear us getting a little bit tipsy, Nikki talking about the ghost and the time she had to call the police to save her, and the many thefts and robberies that I've encountered in my time on television, then make sure you go give them a listen where all good podcasts are found. Yes! All right, Nikki, shall we get into some rabbit holes?
So I was scrolling on Facebook the other night. Now, I have been forced onto Facebook because remember when I was telling you that my social media addiction was getting a little out of hand and I was spending a bit too much time on Instagram?
Yeah.
I have a timer thing that comes up and kicks me out of Instagram now. So it obviously has forced me onto Facebook.
Oh, she's a Facebook mum now.
So I was scrolling the other night and there was something that I had completely forgotten about, and it's something called replica. Have you ever heard of replica?
I've heard of replica candles, but I've never heard of replica, period.
No, so this is a replica of a person. So it's AI based. And it came out years and years ago. And when it first came out, I was like, oh, this is like Tamagotchi. But it's meant to be a human learning thing. So it's before ChatGPT, and it was this company that were creating a chatbot, which basically you could talk to, train it, and get it to learn things. So I got one of these. I got bored within like 3-4 days because it was really repetitive and useless and didn't do anything.
Is it like a magic 8-ball? You shake it and then it'll be the same response in about 2 answers time.
Pretty much. And so I gave up on mine, but I had joined the group on Facebook because that was the only way that you could join back in the day, was to get a referral from this Facebook group. So that's what I did, but I hadn't ever unfollowed this Facebook group. And so it popped up on my feed the other day that there was something about somebody chatting to one of their replicas and like moving their relationship onto the next level. And I was like, hang on a minute.
Hey, I don't like the sound of this already.
Yep. So there are people on there all talking about their replicas and how they've built these really strong connections with them. And then one woman posted a picture of a ring, an engagement ring, and said, "This is my engagement ring from my replica." And then underneath that, there were several other people saying, "Oh, I got married to my replica last year. Oh, this is my engagement ring from my replica." And people are marrying their AI chatbots now.
Only on Facebook would this be happening. Dear God. Look, I will never deny anybody from falling in love. Love is love. But I think I draw the line at AI Tamagotchi love.
So I wanted to look a little bit more into this because it kind of piqued my interest, and mainly because there was a comment underneath it that said, "What do you tell people at work when they ask you who you're married to?"
Of course. I'd be like, where's Martin? Well, he's in my pocket.
So they just said, well, I just tell them about my relationship with this person, but they don't say that it is a replica or an AI, which I thought was really strange.
What do they do at the Christmas party when they're all stood around the eggnog? Like, oh, everybody meet my cardboard cutout. This is Andrew.
Just the avatar on the phone just bobbing about.
Like a sim that's not been given an action.
Yeah, exactly. So just bimbling about in the space. So I wanted to have a little look to see what some of the stats are around this. So apparently Gen Z are very open to having AI relationships, and there is a theory that eventually normal romance will die out and people will just go after the relationships with these AI chatbots because it does exactly what you want it to do. Okay. You can have a meaningful emotional bond with them. Okay. And apparently 80% of Gen Z would consider marrying an AI partner if it was legal.
I've got a question for you. What do you do with the nitty-gritty?
It's not happening, is it?
How'd you get those pleasures?
Well, I guess people buy robots, don't they? Or dolls for that kind of thing.
This really has taken a turn.
Yeah, I told you it was a bit of a different one.
No judgment, no judgment. I guess self-pleasure is always the best kind of pleasure.
Mm-hmm. But it's alarming to me because apparently Google searches and particularly ChatGPT searches jumped up by roughly 120% just within 1 month, asking things like, can you have feelings for AI? Can I fall in love with AI? So within a month, 120% up on the rise of search matter.
Wow. That's like that.
So this has happened a few times before. Even as far back as 2018, people have been marrying AI bots and apparently marrying holograms as well. So, yep. So, and the whole thing around it is called fictosexuality.
Okay, well, I'm a firm believer if you learn something new every day, and this is the first thing I've learned today on this good podcast. So thank you, Nikki Drews, for
Fictosexuality.
Fictosexuality. It's on the rise. Beware, AI is coming to get you and your partner.
But what about you, Shez? What have you got for your rabbit hole this week? Is it a little bit more savoury than a romance with a robot?
Well, funnily enough, this is something that I thought you would be hot on, but it seems to have come across on my TikTok, courtesy of my husband Hayden, that a purchase of a certain house has happened. And this purchase has come from the American comedian Matt Rife and one of his partners in crimes and YouTuber Elton Cassidy. And they have purchased the former home and occult museum of famed paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren in Monroe, Connecticut. And do you know what is the origin of this house and this famous home?
Oh, I think I might do. Is it Annabelle? Is that where Annabelle lives?
Annabelle, that little Raggedy Ann bitch. And she, plus 750 haunted artifacts, are held in this house. Now, first things first, Matt, I would love to know why on earth you decided to buy this house. Would you not be petrified, Nikki?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's whether you are entirely a believer. If you're a skeptic, but you're just interested in that side of things, then I can see that you might justify it to yourself that it's just some fun things with some strange stories behind them. Yeah. But if you're an actual believer, I don't think I'd want to do it, to be honest. I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, I've yet to experience like haunted dolls, but I would not be touching this with a barge pole. Now, they say that they are not the permanent owners of the artifact. Rather, they are the legal guardians and caretakers of them for the next 5 years. And I wonder if they'll last the next 5 years, because I'm sure Miss Annabelle's like, don't you be playing with me. Don't you be fighting with me. I do not like you newbies. I haven't seen the movie, but I hear she's a little bitch.
Yes, not the best demon to hang around with. But she went on tour, didn't she?
Has she been around the world in III?
Yeah, Annabelle went on tour, and the person that was in charge of taking her around on tour died.
Says it all.
Yeah.
Says what she does on the tin.
Yeah, and I don't know how they passed away or what happened with that. I haven't looked into it. When you're in these kind of circles, is that you do just get headlines on it, and I haven't looked into it. But yes, I did see that happened. So yeah, it's very sad that happened. And then apparently the doll was missing for a while. I don't know if they found her again now, but yeah, there's some strange things going on with that doll, and I don't think I would want to mess with it.
The plans they have is the museum has been closed since 2019, which is sad because obviously there is a lot of history there. So there are plans to reopen, offering guided tours, overnight stays, and paranormal investigations for all those fans and thrill seekers. So, Nikki, I'm sure that's another one to add to our list of traumas for me.
We'll add it onto the places that we want to go to at some point, and maybe wear a suit made of salt.
And garlic.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Well, that's all for now, divas.
Remember, you can get in touch on Instagram at Killers Cults Queens, join us on Patreon, the link is in the show notes, and come and see us over on YouTube at Killers Cults Queens.
And you can email us at killerscultsqueens@gmail.com. Yes, it's a new email address, so make sure you update your contact list. And again, thank you so much for tuning in and for listening and sticking with us, divas. We love you.
See you next time, and don't be a killer or join a cult.
Just be a queen. Goodbye.
Goodbye.